Wait, when the string go down? Yellow turbans. Oh, look at that. So Sao Sao, Liu Bei, and uh, damn, what was his name? Sun Jian. Yeah, haven't seen him in so long. Dongjuo. Ugh, that clown. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Wait, so instead of just one particular weapon type, you are compatible with multiple weapons now? Oh, because I'm used to see if the older Dynasty Warriors, the older Dynasty Warriors game, you would have one weapon for a character, and then you would level it up over time, and you had to get lucky and find the next level of that weapon by defeating officers and whatnot, or just searching throughout the battlefield, and hopefully you get it from like a jar or something like that. But this is interesting though. Hmm. But yeah. So already from playing through the tutorial again, yeah, I see that you can play, with two different weapons at once, which is really cool. But now just like so you can play as any weapon. Now I do wonder. So compatibility looks like it's something that levels up. Okay. Well, for Sao Sao, I mean, yeah, I can't see him with any other weapon other than a sword. So I think I'm cool with that. Okay, I can equip skills too. Hmm. Hmm. And look at this fat tyrant. I definitely know you. And look at that woman. Ooh, okay. And with that, he escaped. Ooh, boo. Whoa! Oh, hold on. Nah, that's sick. Whoa. Bro, this fight style is so different. Nah, this is crazy. Oh shit, there's Lubu. We gotta run. Uh-uh. That motherfucker's gonna kill me. Game looks fun as fuck. Hey, that's Dynasty Warriors for you. What the fuck? Damn. Oh no. That was sick. Bro, he one shot me. I think I was on like half health anyway, but still, that's how it always is when you fight Lu Bu when you're not supposed to. That's funny. Yeah, it's always wise to avoid Lu Bu. If you don't, yeah, you're gonna get killed. But I think what I used to do when I played old Dynasty Warriors games, I used to fight against them anyway. Cause I think you get something really valuable if you do beat them. And I'll just play like a war of attrition with them, and I'll just get in a few hits at a time, and I'll just keep doing that until he finally dies. It took forever, but yeah, I used to do that shit. It sounds impressive. Yeah. You gotta defeat Li Meng. And there he is right there. Uh-oh. No, I ain't fighting you, bro. Just avoid Lu Bu, and I'll be fine. He's almost dead. You see how careful I'm being? Oh shit. Mm-mm. Leave me alone, bro. Oh shit. No! I gotta defeat him quickly. Wait, you play Hyrule Warriors, right? Yeah, 'cause I think you also play Age of Calamity. Age of Calamity specifically? Okay. So, you know how when you, oh shoot. You know, over time you upgrade like your combos and everything? Yeah, same thing happens in Dynasty Warriors. And so, the way it used to work was once your weapon upgrades, yeah, you also get an extension to your combos. There we go. Got him. Alright. Let's get the fuck away from here. Oh shoot. Why does he have to be right next to me, bro? Mm-mm. Damn, I died from hill. Shit. Okay, maybe I should wait until I upgrade weapons and everything before I play on hard. Man, this is rough. Okay. That cell is going down a lot faster. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I have to play on normal for right now. Yeah, it's a lot smoother. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Well, if you can't already tell, Lubu's a fucking monster. That man's a demon in human form. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we in business. That guy's a one-man army. Yeah, he is. Some ballista. Okay. Zhang Liao. Oh, that's my guy. He's my favorite. Okay, now Zhang Liao, bro. So formerly an officer with Lu Bu, but he joined Cao Cao at some point. That man, that man is also a fucking demon. Let's see, at I forgot what battle it was. What battle was it? It was against the Wu forces. I think he single-handedly held off an entire army of thousands of troops. I don't know if it was like 100,000 or more or something like that, but he held off the entire army by himself. They could not kill him. Yes, sir. Oh, that's an interesting weapon he has. Bro, these ballista. Okay, cool. Got another weapon. Yeah, give me your horse, bro. I appreciate that. Took bro horse and using it against though. Wait, what? Wait, she's helping us? Oh, hold on. Mm-hmm. That is so sick, bro. I do not remember South making after images of himself. Come on. Yeah, good old DL Chine. Hmm? Now, what weapon is she using? Because I remember her using. What did she used to use? Uh. Damn. DL Chan used a certain weapon. I think it was unique too. Was it Chalk Realms? No, I don't think it was Chalk Realms. Damn, I can't remember. Oh shoot. Sorry, Zhang Liao. You my guy though. He's an honorable man too. Out of the way. We out. Yuan Shao. Xiahou Dun is also one of my favorite officers as well. Oh, Hulao Gate, bro. I can't tell you how many times I've done Hulao Gate. You know, like in previous games. Oh man, this battle is so iconic because Lu Bu is the main threat. And here's the thing: it takes multiple of the strongest warriors in order to even just stall him. So, just to illustrate this, Guan Yu. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you heard the name, legendary warrior. Well, yeah, he's one of the warriors that you can play in this game. And yeah, he's one of the warriors that actually took on Lu Bu, along with another officer from Shu named Zhang Fei. And I think it was also Liu Bei as well, the leader of the Shu forces. Yeah, they all took him on at the same time. Yeah, they can only just hold him off. That was it. I think it was a stalemate. But yeah, Guan Yu, absolute monster. Definitely one of the strongest within Shu. Oh, and one of the reasons why I love Xiahou Dun, let's just say I love Scimitars because of him, basically. Oh, and also, he's one of my earliest examples of why I love eye patches for characters. I mean, I know it doesn't make sense right now if you just look at them, but it'll make sense later. I'm pretty sure they'll show it. Because the thing with Dynasty Warriors games, they tell the stories, but they might vary how they tell it. And so far, I'm seeing they've done a lot of revisions for how the story is told. At least, just so far, just from doing that one map. Because Cao Cao escaping from Dong Zhuo's clutches is like, I don't remember that ever happening in any other game. So maybe they've updated the historical context and everything. I don't know. So they might have added some more scenes because of that to make it more accurate, I guess. But either way, that's cool. Another thing is that even if you have like named officers in the previous Dynasty Warriors games, a lot of them look very generic in prior games. I see like over time with the newer release of Dynasty Warriors, yeah, they've given like all of these other people that look generic, they giving them like full character models and everything, which is good. Because there's a lot of important officers that you have on your side, but most of them look generic outside of like the main cast. So I'm glad they updated the characters for a lot of these officers. So that's cool. Which is not to say that the officers all not like most of them look generic, because they didn't. Because you had huge rosters for all three forces, Wei, Shu, and Wu. So it's like, how many did you have for like each force? I think it'd be like anywhere from like 20 to 25 per force for like main officers. But just that whenever you get into a battle and you have officers on your side, they just look like generic NPCs or whatever. Li Dian, Yue Jin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these two, they used to be generic. They used to be like generic officers. So I'm glad they got new character models. Which that makes me wonder. I wonder if they uh let's see. There's an officer that kills. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he canonically kills him. He kills an officer from Shu named Pang Tong, and I forgot what force he was from. I think his name was Zhang Ren or something like that. I can't remember his name, but it was during an ambush on a particular map, and he trapped Pang Tong because a boulder had fell down, and it sealed off his escape route. And then after that, he killed him. Now, normally in that fight, you have the option to save Pang Tong from his demise if you get there in time. And that's the thing with Dynasty Warriors. Like, sometimes you can actually change the fate of certain officers if you make it to them in time. You know, because sometimes they might give you like certain objectives, like it's like, oh well, try to save Pang Tong, and then like if you look at the officer morale, because they used to show like morale for each officer too. The higher the morale, the stronger they are, and the stronger their army is too. So you have to watch out for that. Now, the younger version of me didn't care about morale or anything. I still would just, go ham and kill all the officers. Or if everybody's really struggling, excuse me, if they're really struggling and they dying, one of the things I used to do at first was just go straight for the enemy commander and just win that way. That always worked. I would just skip past the entire army and just go straight for the enemy commander, and I just win. But the only problem with doing that is I missed out on like a lot of experience and all of that. So it wasn't like the best way in the long run, but if my army was struggling, then that would be a quick way to win. So yeah, I used to do that. But then after a while, I started to just make sure I take out every enemy officer, help out wherever I could, make sure I listen to what the general plan is, and go for that. That way morale will go up, and then everybody would be much stronger, and they will be able to take on enemy officers by themselves instead of always needing my help. So that's the way I typically did things. Like, damn, the fact that I'm even talking about Dynasty Warriors like this again, it's refreshing and nostalgic. You can tell I really love Dynasty Warriors because it's just like I used to play these games, a lot when I was a kid. And that's the whole reason I even got 8, because I was like, man, I haven't played a Dynasty Warriors game in forever. But I had got 8 like many years ago though. I just haven't like really played it. And ever since I had lost my 360 and all of that, because the last one I played was 6, unfortunately, because 6 was not the greatest. I still played the hell out of it, just like I did all the others, but yeah, 6 was just the weakest one that I've played. So it has some cool aspects to it, I think, but yeah, 6 was just the weakest one for me. I think I had the most fun with like probably 4 and 5. Yeah, I think 4 and 5 were my favorites. And then I remember when I first saw 7 at one point, I was like, man, I want to play 7 so bad. And I wanted a PS3. But, I didn't get one until like many years later after the fact. So yeah, when I got 8, I was like, okay, well, cool, I can jump back in. So I still want to get, 9 and then get Origins and all of that. I definitely want to do that. But I also got other Warriors games I can play too. I got Warriors All-Stars. I also have Samurai Warriors. I got that. And I also have Warriors Orochi 3. Yeah. So I can also play those too. So wow, the AI could take down the commanders. Oh, yeah, they could actually. Yeah, the AI could definitely take out commanders because, like I said, it just all worked on the system of morale. As long as everything was going well and you did things that you were supposed to do, morale will go up. Then your allies will become much stronger and they can handle things basically on their own. So now, of course, it's faster if you do it, but they could do it themselves if they wanted to. Because eventually it's just like all the troops would be wiped out, and then your army just surrounds them, and then they just kill them. Yeah, I've had that happen. Where just like I'm just going around trying to collect everything on the map, make sure I got all the little extra items and stuff. And I was like, cool. And then the enemy commander was overrun. They lost. Mm-hmm. Bonjour. Yuan Shao. He's a lot more flamboyant than I remember. Now I remember he definitely acted like a noble, but I don't remember acting quite that way. Yue Jin and Li Dian. Okay. Okay, now talking to them like this, that was definitely not a thing in like prior games. Now you just basically just go battle to battle, and any sort of lore or anything that you wanted to read up about, you'll go to the encyclopedia and you'll read about it there. Which I actually used to do that a lot. I used to just go to the encyclopedia and just read all about the characters and all the other stuff. And that shit was genuinely fun. Yeah, I would just scour the whole encyclopedia, read about characters, read about the battles, and all of that stuff. I used to know all this stuff, but over the years, my memory kind of slipped on it because I haven't played it in so long. Oh wait, and I just thought about it. I think the battle I was thinking of for Zhang Liao's freaking amazing performance against thousands of troops. I don't know if it was the battle of Hei Fei. I think it might have been Hei Fei, but I might be mixing it up though. I can't even remember for certain. There's also another battle. It was a naval battle, and that one was crazy. With that one, bro, I think one of the huge things that happened was that you had to deliver. You had to deliver like some what was it, like flaming pots or something like that. Yeah, I think you had to push those across the sea to the enemy's camp and set all their ships on fire that way. I forgot what battle that was though. Was it Chengdu or something? Damn, I can't remember. I can't remember, bro. Oh, there's so many really cool things. The series just keeps sounding better. Oh yeah. Huh. So they just give you little details about the officers and everything? That's cool. I can get to know them better that way. But like I said, the way that I usually got to know the different characters was just from reading the encyclopedia and just reading stuff while in battle and all of that. You know, and just seeing what happens as they fight. You know, and this series is one of the reasons why, well, one of the many reasons why I love weapons so much. You know, because all these characters are badass. And see, and that's why I've mentioned Dynasty Warriors so much whenever I play Senran Kagura, because that's what it reminds me of. You know, like they're extremely skilled with weapons, and you fight, you know, hordes of enemies. It's like, well, I have a pretty nice childhood full of doing that, along with a bunch of other games, of course. But yeah, but yeah, you got characters in this game that use all sorts of weapons. So, um, let's see. There's one guy from Way. He's a heavy set, and he's basically built kind of like a sumo wrestler, but his weapon is a giant mace. Yeah, it's a giant mace basically. He is freakishly strong. His name is. See, here's the other thing too. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. I'm pretty sure I might get some of the names wrong because I used to try to pronounce it as best I could. You know, but I'm not familiar with the Chinese language like that. But I'll spell out his name though. His name is. I think the first part is Zoo. Might be Zushu. Yeah, it might be Zushu, probably. But yeah, he's freakishly strong. And then another Wei officer will be Dian Wei. Dian Wei wields a freaking giant battle axe. And he's bald too. Yeah, he's bald. He usually has I think he's what type of armor does he have? I don't think he has any like shirt on or anything, but he has like shoulder armor, and he wields a giant battle axe. And he is one of Cao Cao's most loyal retainers. Like that dude is a beast, and he was also pivotal in the battle that I was talking about with the naval, you know, like all the ships and everything. Yeah, he was a big part of that. Um, Another Wei officer. Let's see. Oh, one of the most beautiful women in Dynasty Warriors, I think it's Zhenjai or Zenji. Is either one. I'll spell it out. You want to know what her weapon is? A flute. Yeah, her weapon is a flute. And bro, don't get me started on the strategists. Bro, there's some legendary strategists, and just and how they go at each other in battles. So there's one from Shu that is the greatest strategist, within the series. His name is Zhuge Liang. Zhuge Liang is a fucking beast. He wields a fan as his weapon, and he is so fucking brilliant. He outsmarts everybody, including the genius strategist of Wei, which is Sima Yi. Sima Yi absolutely hates dealing with Zhuge Liang because he always outsmarts him. So here, I'll give you a little context. So I still remember this. Zhuge Liang, you want to know one of the things that he actually did during a battle? And here's the thing. Imagine, younger me playing through this, and it seems like Zhuge Liang got slain in a battle, right? No. Here's the thing. It was all an illusion. Bro pretended to fucking die just to gain an advantage in the battle that he pretended to be losing just to outwit Sima Yi. That shit was fucking epic. So you're attacking people with the power of music? Yes. I think, let's see, is she the only one to use the flute? She might be, but I'm trying to remember. Oh, and there's also plenty of badass spear users. There's no doubt about that. One of the most prominent ones would be like the person that you would normally see in any Dynasty Warriors opening, which would be Zhao Yun. He's a Shu officer. So Zhao Yun is a monster with a spear. So yeah, Zhao Yun, which I'll spell that one out. Oh wait, let me post Zhuge Liang first. And then other genius strategist is Sima Yi. And then Zhao Yun. Or Zhao Yun. It might be Zhao Yun. Yeah. And then who else? Oh, Ma Chao. Ma Chao also a brilliant spearman. Like, Ma Chao was so good with his spear that Liu Bei has specifically recruited him. Like, he sought him out to recruit him. Let's see, who else? Bro, I'm thinking of all of these different characters now. Oh. So, here's a character. I'm pretty sure that once you see him, you'll like him too. His name is Gan Ning. So, Gan Ning, bro, this dude used to be a pirate. So, he wields a broadsword. This dude was so fucking fun to play, bro. Like, his Muso attack, I think it was like a fucking... It was like a running slash. And it was basically like he was... How did he do it? Like, this dude was just like dashing around and he would fucking slash you with his Muso attack. Like, imagine like somebody got their sword, held out, on the side of them, and they just dashing through all the enemies, just slicing everybody in their path. Like, that dude was fun as fuck to use. So yeah, he used a giant broadsword for his weapon. Did he use it in a reverse grip? I don't remember. I think he did, actually. I think he might have for his Muso attack. But yeah, Gan Ning was fucking badass. I remember him. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get back to playing. I'll play a little bit more, and then I'll go ahead and call it. Let me just go ahead and talk to all these people, and then maybe I'll play a little bit of Rivals before I go to bed. Shoot, now I'm freaking getting all excited and everything. Now I want to get back into the lore. I hope you understand why I said I would always get like any Warriors title. Like if there's a Warriors title, more than likely I'm gonna like it. So I hope that's a lot more clear now. Okay, good. Hulao, which means tiger cage. Oh, I never knew that. Oh, so that's why. Okay, okay, gotcha. I never knew that Hulao meant tiger cage. That's cool. Bro, they give you all this context. I don't even have to go to the encyclopedia. I'm still probably gonna visit it anyway if they have one. Yeah, I used to just straight up read stuff in the encyclopedia, for Dynasty Warriors. That shit was just always fun. That is true. Thing about South South, you can tell that he's very ambitious, and he tries to only select the best of the best to join him. It's just what he does. So here's the thing. So South South, he's definitely more inclined to respect like power and loyalty. That's more of his thing because he has great ambition. Sun Jian, the leader of Wu, he's more like, let's see, what would be a good way to describe Sun Jian? He's a lot more relaxed. He's powerful. He's fierce like a tiger, but he's chill though. He's chill. Like he treats his officers like family, which actually a lot of his main officers are his family. But yeah, he's real chill though. I think you would probably like Sun Jian a lot. And then let's see, and then the leader of Shu, Liu Bei. Liu Bei, he's like, here's the thing, he's surprisingly strong, but he's more the type that will probably he would rather settle things with diplomacy rather than just like raw brute force. But his officers, if they need to, then yeah, they will solve things with brute force because they are fucking powerful as hell. So even though he's probably the weakest out of the three main leaders, he's probably the kindest, maybe. Yeah, I think he's probably like the kindest one. So, very kind leader, but his officers are monsters. Cao Cao, powerful as fuck, and all of his subordinates are powerful. Sun Jian, they chill, they chill, but they are fierce opponents. Oh, there he is right there, Dion Wade. I was just talking about him. Now, you see how this man is built? He's a fucking unit, isn't he? Oh, here's Liu Bei right here. Yeah. Now you can understand why he wields a giant battle axe. So yeah, that's Liu Bei. Like I said, probably the kindest one. You see that? The best thing to do is run. Blacksmith. Oh, and look at the names of these weapons too. Wait, hold on. Wheels? Wait, hoops? That might have been Diao Chan's weapon. That might have been her weapon. I'm not sure though. They got a tri-section staff? Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, Tonfa? Hey, hold on. Nah, bro. Shadowfin. Oh, a bomb? Extension blade? A shaman rod? Nah, they got some new weapons and shit. Hold on. Double-edged trident? Oh, shit. A lightning sword, a striking sword, chain and sickle, throwing knives, flying swords. What the fuck, bro? A siege spear? Now hold on, these won't give me more names for my Naraka streams. Yeah, this helps out a lot. Boomerang, nunchucks, a spinner, Trishula. Wait, are those dual sai? Orb and scepter, sword and hook. Oh, talisman cards. I know one particular officer that used talismans. Uh, I think his name was Josie or something like that. Hold on, I can spell out his name. I know how it's spelled. And this dude was weird. Like, I don't think he was part of any faction, and he was really mysterious. It's like he didn't belong to any faction, and I think he used a lot of illusions, and I didn't understand his place within like the whole world. Actually, I didn't know what was his purpose. It was like he just kind of like he just comes and goes. So yeah, I don't remember too much about him. I don't think there was really any information recorded about him either, unless they changed that. Hook swords. Oh shit. A wheeled halberd. What? Whoa. Hold on. Oh, you can use a rake too? Short pike. Wing blades. A flail sword. Dual-headed mace. Damn, throwing axes? Oh no. Wire glove. Ooh. A flame bow. A woven cloth. No, they got some sick shit here. Hold on. Okay. Gong Sun Zan. Oh, Huashong. Oh, I remember him. I know that name because I fought him so many times for Hulao Gate. I recognize that name. So I wonder if they made him like, I wonder if they updated his character model because he looked generic as well. So hopefully he looks, distinctive. That would be good. Yeah, I remember that name for sure. Okay. Oh, this is so fucking cool. Okay, did I talk to everybody? I think I did. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I can just save right here. Good. All right, so I'll just do it that way. So next time I play, I'll jump right into doing Hulao Gate here, and then you get to see the glory of all of that. And then after that, continue on and keep playing. So thanks for watching, y'all. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.